5 years ago, I looked like this. However, now I look like this. As a neuroscientist, I believe that the answer to most of our problems arise from the brain. And so here is my simple 5-step system that hopefully will help me gain control of my weight again. And it's neuroscience-backed, of course. I have now factored in drinking water as part of my routine. I make sure that I drink around 2 to 3 liters of water a day. And this is because it was shown that staying hydrated maintains a high metabolism. And also for me, when I wasn't taking care of it, sometimes I would be thirsty, however my brain would signal it as being hungry, so I end up eating instead of drinking, and that's bad. I am now exercising every day, and I am trying to implement at least 10 minutes of vigorous exercise. I feel good about this even if sometimes I can barely walk after, but it is the price to pay for a stronger body. So I have designed my environment so that the right choice is the easiest choice. For example, I have decluttered the kitchen, and now you cannot find any unhealthy snacks. And actually there is a neuroscience principle behind this, because every time that you're resisting temptation, you are using up brain resources, and that is a finite resource. And like this, I only need willpower at the supermarket, rather than every second of my waking life. Every Friday now I am coming up with a meal plan for the next week, and of course I'll go shopping. And then on Sunday I will meal prep everything. And using this method, it reduces meal prepping to just one decision. And it is one weekly decision instead of a daily headache. Meal prep for me is an implementation intention for eating. Because like this, I'm not deciding when to eat when I'm tired or when I'm hungry. And this also limits my willpower just to the supermarket, and not when I'm having munchies at 3 p.m. And finally, I have reduced my carbs to a minimum, which is called the keto diet. Now I know, this is controversial. However, so far I have not met with a study that has convinced me that the keto diet is bad for your health. And of course, there are many ways how the keto diet can affect your brain, but this is material for another video. So this was my system. Well, let's see if it works, and if it does, I'll show you how I eventually fit again in my wedding dress. But for this, well, you have to follow me.